Hi everyone, welcome back. Okay, so today's topic we're going to talk about is linear law. Okay, this does not apply to the beginners who talk about linear, because this is more of a higher end application of the linear law itself. That's why it's linear law, not linear equation, right? Okay, so let's get into this. Okay, so in linear law, if you notice, there are several parts that we're going to discuss. First is we're going to talk about the non-linear equation, okay, relation, and the linear relation, okay. And then also we'll be talking about how to solve some questions regarding them, okay. So today we're going to talk about the non-linear and, okay, linear and non-linear relation. Okay, so first thing first, in a linear line, as we know it, okay, how do we identify is it correlate by linear or non-linear? So if you notice the first graph here, this looks like a cubic graph. So is this a linear? Obviously not. But this is a linear graph. So it's as simple as that, and it's a straight line. So always remember, a straight line is where linear, okay, stays, right? Now, if you notice in this graph here, okay, in any topic in terms of linear, okay, please take note, okay, your data may not be as great as you want, okay. So the best way is to draw a best fit line. So if you can see this data here, it's all a bit on the dot, that means it's on the line, except for this guy here. So it's fine. It's fine, it's okay, don't worry about it. It's just one data output from the actual best fit, but you can go up to a tolerance of 2 data. Okay, so if you let's just say if you have a situation where there's 2 or 3 data here and there's only 1 data down here, hence this is not a best fit line. You need to do again the best fit line. Please take note of that. And usually in your level, the plotting will be always occurring. The best is 2 points out of order, and that's it. Okay, the exam will not give you the extremes of many points out of order. If you have a lot of points out of order, that means you need to recheck your graph drawing and all that. Okay, so now if you notice here, this is the situation. As I said, it does not go more than 2 to 3. Okay, it's as usual, it's nice, it's clear. And then of course, drawing the gradient, okay, is as simple as if you want to understand how to calculate gradient, please visit my playlist for geometric progression. Oh, sorry, geometric progression, I apologize. It's geometric equations and all that. So you can actually have a look at that. But now, I just give you an overview, okay? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is as simple as that. You can calculate your gradient, plug it in, but now take note of something special that's actually happening, your y and x. If you look at here, the y and x are not y and x, it's just 2 different equations, and it's in a small letter. Why? Because this is in a different format of graph where they convert it to linear. That's why it's linear law. This is where the linear law applies. Okay, so you just plug it in and then you get your equations. As you see the plotting here, it represents, this is 1 over y value. So if you ask me, teacher, what is y? 1 over y, okay, is a capital Y value, which is equals to 20. Hence, if you want to find y is as simple as 1 over 20. So the same goes for x as well. So if you look at x value here, is 19. Okay, sorry. My bad, I did not label it accordingly. Okay, the x1 is capital, where it's equals to 1 over x as well, which is equals to 19. Hence, x is equals to 1 over 20. So if, sorry, why am I doing these mistakes? Okay, anyway, 1 over 19. So if you see this correlation here, if you plot it in a normal graph, it will not appear as linear. It will appear in a different manner. So that's the point what I'm trying to say. So usually, you've calculated a gradient as per usual after you convert it to a linear line with the linear law understanding. You calculate your gradient, you calculate your y-intercept as per usual in how you do a straight line equation, and then you solve. Then they'll ask you, okay, give me the equation of the straight line. So this is where the y small y. This now is capital Y, right? Okay, so this is now the means small y, okay, lowercase, and then you find the value of the equation itself. So this is how linear law is being applied. There is a lot of values. There is not only 1 over y and 1 over x. There are even log y, log x versus log x. There's so many. So you need to identify them and plot it accordingly. Okay. So in the next episode, we will be talking about linear law and non-linear relations. How do they relate? Okay, we'll understand deeper. So till then, please stay safe. Goodbye.